quick. I'm all for early Fox streams. I never know, like, granted, I'm not the best person who decides to ask the community. I never know what times they prefer. Alright, let's see if hopefully this is not slay enemies. Hey, I'm cool with slaying enemies. The coffee sounds amazing.
Do you need help?
Please, I need your help. I can't see. My dearest.
It's this one. I gotta be next to you. I have to be careful with blinking. Catching the Europeans with the schedule, maybe a bit early for NA. Oh yeah, it's definitely a bit early for NA. The reason El Rey and Kuroshiki are here, they took off the week, I believe. I think we're actually progressing well. Wow, this is one of the rare moments where I actually followed the prompts for this correctly. I think it's because these guys are like level 39 though, so it kind of works in my favor.
My bags are full.
Oh nice, we're almost 1 million. I need coffee. Alright, so we are good there. So we could go explore further down. Further down, like right in this area. Wow, we really walked by this area, I'm guessing. And I guess go to the left at that point. The interactive map is coming in pretty clutch, by the way. Ends. Yeah, normally when I go live, 3 o'clock. That'll be 6 o'clock for people who are 6 hours ahead of me. Even for like, if it was like people in the UK area, it'd be 55 hours ahead. It'd be around 8 p.m. for them. So even though I think that's early enough, it's still late for a decent amount of EU people. They're like on the, getting ready to hit their nightcap. I guess it's easier to see her at night. Yeah, 6:15 right now for you. Crap, it's 12. Willpower. Alright, cool. Got pin nuts. Let me go to my right and then I'll make my way to the left. I think that'll be a better choice. I can salvage stuff.
Spare some kindness for Light's blessing. If you have needs, check in with the Watcher. Well struck.
Repair. Guess we could upgrade the pants a bit. Oh, go up 2.3%. Interesting.
Use it well.
Days distance. Stun basic. I'll keep this holding as like a reminder of what I can look for.
Put those pieces to good use. We've managed to save some for the forge.
32% to injured enemies. 21% strike damage. Good God. I love how impractically huge some of these dungeons are, and I don't care one bit about. Yeah, that's why I end up like just chilling, big chilling, just like bro. It's like, dang, I'm level 40 now. I didn't do that much. I didn't even do that much. Increases damage against goatmen, fallen, flies, and demons by 20%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. At 5 of these, lightning resistance. Alright, we will head in this direction. I guess keep going west.
Walk in the light.
Thank you for the gold. Poor guy. Guys who are level 39. Hopefully they don't do enough damage to me. Pretty close. Alright, not bad. Explored that area a little bit, and we want to go towards here. Telling you, it'd be terrifying to meet up with a skeleton enemy in the middle of the evening. Some foxes. Thank you. Thank you. Random trap in the middle at night. heck is holding me back? Aw. More poison. Yeah, I see a Lilith's altar to my right. Willpower. 9 out of 34, not bad. So we'll make our way towards... Let's see... This direction, got that. Got that. Guess we go look over here and grab that one. And then we'll make our way to the quest site. Do we have anything to sell? I guess we could store some of these too. There is the storage area all the way to the top. How much money? We got 300. Could get a new helmet. Or new weapons. Probably new weapons. Additional stash tab to expand your stash capacity by 50. 100k. Have I ever looked up the wardrobe? The heck is that? What is that supposed to be? Trade wagon. We don't even have too many side missions. We want to go towards the left here. Be kinda in this area. Also, let me see something. Almost halfway through. We could get another skill point. Oh, that unlocks for all characters. Oh, I didn't even think about that. The bonus skill point. So you might have skill points right off the bat when you create a new character. That's interesting. Probably have like a bonus 3 or 4 to start off with. like 44. Can't be too careless or actually hurting. Thank you. Oh, that's nice too. There's Lilith right there. I want to pick up the bow. Sure, break the bone wall. Jesus. Intelligence. Alright. Oh, we can explore up a little bit. Get some bonus region exploration if it's available. Alright, not get too ouch! We're good. We're fine. Alright, let's head towards Quest area. Hey Retro Bros, how are you doing today, dude?
Need more time.
Just at work right now? How's work treating you right now? Alright, so let's zoom out a bit. Go over to the right. We want to zoom out some more. Head over here probably. Korbach is over in this direction. And we could explore above. Explore above. There's also a stronghold pretty close in that direction, so I have to be a little careful. Decent amount of quests. Tirmar. It's in that direction, huh? We could just go to Korbach. It's good. I get to sit back, watch streams while I work, so it's relaxing. That's a relief. Honestly, that's a huge relief. Treat it like a podcast almost. Reason I'm streaming this early today, practice is at 6:30. So I'm officially part of the coaching staff. Try to aim for like 11ish. Could be even earlier in the future. But just testing the grounds of this instead of just outright canceling the day. Alright, so we're at Korbach, right? We're right here. Is there anything close to us? Altars in this direction, so we'll zoom in a little bit more. Go a little bit more right. Alright, keep heading in this direction. We'll try to end around like 6 o'clock. I mean, it'll be a similar case tomorrow, since I found out Summer League starts at this upcoming Wednesday, after they just announced teams. So it'll be like a similar start time. Just makes more sense. Try to make things work as best as possible, of course. This guy looks like it's having a great time. Oh wow, you just discovered most of that area. So we're in this area, so we want to kind of go towards the bottom. What's here? Skills deal 10% damage based on available resource. This has my attention, actually. We could look at this. Could actually look at this. Yeah, let's look down. And then we'll make our way to... Keep heading in this direction, yeah. You got a new character? Oh, you got new character? Really? That's super exciting, seriously. Congrats on that. Action. Bandit Slayer. Thank you, buddy. That came in pretty clutch. What kind of equipment did you get up? See what's in here. Some iron chunks. Broken urn. Another area discovered. New handle for better control. Got 3 new micro SD cards. What's the memory size on them? So I can use clean cards for the wedding I'm filming this weekend, and then the handle can fit in my camera, phone, and GoPro. Oh, that's pretty high. $256, nice. Plus the mic as well as the light. Oh my goodness. Setting yourself up for success over there. We could go briefly over in this direction. And then swing over. Or we continue here, and chances are we'll have a waypoint discovered. So I think that'll be the right... Yeah, let's go this door. Yeah. That's a lot of backtracking. Now I have to backtrack out again. And a solid resource of it's also an event pretty close, so we might get some ogres. Thought about 1 terabyte SD, but I wanted to have 3 separate cameras being used. And later this week, I'm getting a light diffuser for the lens, as well as lens hood. Oh, that's super hype. Is that my future Cami main over there, Mr. Jiro Messiah over there? Do I spy? We have been unbound. It is great to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh. I think one of the best things is some channels I end up hanging out in, or starting to hang out more often. I see Jiro there. I'm just like, I'm there just lurking like a champ. I was like, oh, I can't skip saying hi to Jiro whenever I have the opportunity. Have you been enjoying Diablo so far? I've been enjoying it to the max, to be honest. I really love Rogue. I love the mobility so much. As many we can defeat. But I think at some point I will start attempting hardcore runs. But I'm trying to debate which class will fit my playstyle, and also it's like reasonable to approach hardcore with too. Oh yeah, these pants give me some solid sustain. Super worth. But you don't know what to do. I say like the most straightforward challenge runs is probably like something like Deathless. Or you like use a low level approach. Like in Dark Souls would be like Hustle 1. Or you don't, or you could go even more casual. You'd be like, oh, I don't go above level 20. Or I use a weapon that's level 1. I don't upgrade it at all. Oh, nice. We got the mastery. I'm like, what the fox was that running past me? It's just a rogue. It's just a rogue. You love your Wolf of God, but I will say compared to me, rogues are the Flash. I've been debating Sorcerer, even though it's considered super squishy. Super squishy. It's difficult when I'm so invested in School's runs. I want to do something different from other runners. Something weird. Be something weird. If you go mod your runs, like, you don't have to play with crowd control. But like, crowd control has some interesting ideas of how they approach your game. Like, from when I was doing it for Cuphead, I was like, oh, this would be an interesting approach to challenge run. Like one, for example, was like when the map was constantly rotating. I was like, it was so trippy. So trippy. I think if I go Druid, I'd be tempted to look up like a lightning werewolf build. Something like that. I wasn't sure how I felt when I saw Druid, but I've been seeing some interesting builds here and there. I also know I haven't given them like a fair shake. Oh yeah, Jiro, we gotta add each other on battle.net. Have to remember to add you when I get the chance. You add me, sir. Let's see. I think I still have. Oh god, I might die. I might die. I might die. Luckily, that was the last thing I copy paste. More quests. Jiro, I'm still in Act 2, my guy. Just a heads up. I get so lost in terms of like, I see a random quest. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And then a dungeon is in there. I'm like, oh sure, why not? And then I blink and I'm like level 35, still in Act 1. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, I did miss it, actually. I need to go back a little bit. Oh, my Lanza. Alright, they're dead. We want to head towards here-ish. Oh, okay. Perfect. I see it. I mean, making up your own build can be a challenge since there usually is a bit of yeah. Honestly, if I wasn't confident in like, well, if I was less confident in terms of like mechanics, I'd probably incorporate like something like siphoning or lifesteal a bit sooner into the build. Honestly, I've debated that quite a bit. Just 170 more points. Nice, not bad.
Saw that. Overgrown vermin's broke another trap. Nay, traveler. The traps have yielded naught. and
Did
all
you
of
get
us
your
are
coffee ends?
This land needs time to recover. Thorn beasts are still in abundance.
About to see Shiro
Haven't
bet
seen signs of
like
corruption,
freaking level
but I
70
think
plus or
too
something like
small
that.
for normal traps. I hope these new snares will yield better results.
Listen, I'm only six. Oh, I'm only 60. Oh, my bad. Lo siento. Lo siento. My bad.
Here's what's left.
I was out of pocket. My bad. Only 60. Let's get this waypoint. Infected.
The whole forest has gone mad.
We're not going up there.
I can't help it. Oh, breakfast. The lightning calls to me. I'm surprised you weren't thinking about the hardcore runs, man. I thought you wanted your name inscribed into immortality.
Burning corpses, covering open water, rubbing ourselves with gallowine. Barely done any good. Folk have had heavier worries on their minds.
You know, I do, but I'll be honest, I've never been a permadeath guy. Never been a permadeath guy.
The problem ain't going away by ignoring it.
Like, I like to take silly risks and to have fun. That's the opposite of hardcore, yes, like never. I think for me, it like gives me an wow, okay. It gives me an opportunity to be a like I'll think about, like, I won't go full on ooga booga into certain fights. The only thing I'll be truly worried about in hardcore is honestly just going to dungeon and there be a random butcher spawning. And I just have no like counterplay if I'm solo. Like, I still lose the butcher, mainly because I'm still trying to figure out like how to like survive its burst and kind of like outrun it a bit, but who knows. Got that. Like, he's the only reason I'm like struggling, to be honest. Like, I'm just like, god dang, bro. I was like, can you chill? We'll never do a hardcore because I know I'll be annoyed with myself and I feel like I wasted time when I die. I guess for me, like, I've done a couple of runs. I haven't completed them. Like, I've done a couple of Dark Souls Deathless runs. I think I got as far as like NG +4 with my NG to max Deathless run. So there's like some games where I go into like a Deathless mentality. Heck, even in League, granted, it's kind of, you have to be a bit more smart at times. But I kind of like take that pride of like, ah, we had a Deathless match, nice. It feels good. Only, I think the realm I won't tread towards is hitless. Hitless feels like my brain will go to the sunken place. That's what I say too. I was like, wait, how am I deathless? I kind of think that way too, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, somebody messed up over there. I should be dead. If he does, he does. Especially since I have literally one of the slowest moving ADCs that I one-trick. Everybody is faster than me. Even Ornn is faster than my character. I do try for perfect games in ARAM. Oh my gosh. I recall, I didn't play League back then, but one of my best friends, he used to do that, and my other best friends would like lose their minds. It's like, bro, we need more damage. He's like, but I'm deathless. We're gonna lose. Hey, but I didn't die. If it's possible, of course. If I notice we're rolling the enemy team 5 minutes in and I haven't died, I'll try. Also, what champ would that be? Oh, Aphelios. I'm Aphelios one trick. And before Broshiki pukes in his mouth a little bit. I don't get that guy. Dirty Aphelios one. Hey, we stay in our lane. We chill. We chill. Managing his weapons is insane. Sometimes oh my gosh, this is huge area. This makes more sense now. I was like, man, I'm not seeing a lot of animals. I'm still one of those few people who probably think his E should actually be like an ability. Besides telling me what my next gun is. He just got nerfed recently. I was kind of slightly annoyed. We get nerfed, but Storm Razor doesn't get touched. How people manage the weapons, not even some pro players do it well. Yeah, there's times where I actually do look at like when I'm watching some of the pro games and they go for certain gun weapon rotations that I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I won't do that personally because I'm comfortable with certain gun rotations unless I accidentally broke it in a team fight. Then I try to like remanage it again. But like sometimes a pro player, I'm watching their game, I'm like, but why did you go for this? Trying to go a max range white gun ult, and it's so easy to miss with Aphelios' ult. I get so sad. I was like, man, I feel like we need a bigger hitbox with this. Comes out so fast. You're like, oh, this should work. This makes sense. Oh, I'm done. Oh, I didn't even know I was done. Red, white for team fights. Red and the one with the rotating blades for objectives. Sniper and purple for laning. There's some gun rotations or combos that I try to get a bit more creative with.
I can't even remember the last time that happened.
Because you want to burn your ammo even leading up to certain team fights. The only one you can't truly do that with is the grab gun. You have to like have a minion in front of you.
Someone like you, in fact. You look the world.
You just queue randomly. Well, not randomly, but you queue like out of a team fight. Sometimes even if minions are not in front of you, you would like still like queue. But it's kind of a little difficult to do that pre-6. Probably do that more like 9 and above. More frequently.
There's a horned woman in the mall.
He deserves nerfs, by the way. His skill set is so insane it sparked an entire meme. What the
Yes.
when he launched, yes. I didn't play League back then, but I seen a couple of the highlights. And I was like, man, if I had this today, it would be so fun. When he launched, did they take away the fact that he has every single utility in the game? Hey, but he's still slow.
Nathane sees us as intruders stealing from his land. But how does he expect us to survive? We need timber to build, ore to forge our weapons, wild game to eat. Truth is,
Hey man, you destroy people with Vayne. You can literally close your eyes and put a blindfold on, and you'll still like get a pentakill.
not sure, but I met the druid once.
Unlucky.
I was riding
Unlucky.
when he came up and spoke in the beast tongue. Caused my horse to broke my leg. Hasn't been the same since.
Great, you thrive on like all the ADCs. You won't even touch
Broke
Aphelios.
it off with that brute.
Gale Force does exist. No, it does exist. And then you see like other champs who are more mobile still pick Gale Force. So you're just like, well, we're in the same boat now. I just have one dash now. That's literally my mindset. I'm just like, oh, this is cool and all. It's just, you know. 37. Oh, that was the other quest. Speak with the innkeeper. Oh, you're over there. I could just go down. His skill set is so insane. If he had movement abilities, he'd be so insanely busted. Philios is the path of exile of ADCs. I really hope they introduce another champ that actually takes the cake in that realm. Alright, let me look down. Go to the left real quick. A boot blade. Either viable enough where he gets basically permabanned in pro play, or he just sucks. Yeah, a lot of reasons why he'll end up sucking is like some teams will like literally target his lane super early, or the support or jungle don't know how to play around his kit, so they end up going for certain weird plays that it's like, whoa, what are we doing here? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? He also has 77% presence. Hey man. I know he had that often of a pick rate. But I also think like the reason why he got picked that often, like, the first choice ADCs were getting banned too. So he was like the next one up. Like, literally at Worlds last year, Varus was like, almost like every game. And I have not seen any Varus. I literally see Varus get buffed. I'm just like, that's cool too, bro. I'm not a Varus fan, by the way, so that's why I feel a bit. I'm just like, oh, this is way off topic, but someone just called Cleveland Sports Radio saying that Clove would have put us over the top. He's the reason the Heat are in the. Oh, Kevin Love. Your team was not playing him at all. It was weird.
Oh, he will he? You must be the fifth person.
You can't let Aphelios get ahead even in his nerf states because of item balancing, not the champ itself. Bot lane meta is almost always based on itemization, yeah. Hence the Stormrazor. Stormrazor was literally down in the dumps for like the last half year. Heck, if somebody's seen you pick Stormrazor in the last 6 months prior to May or late April, they will probably like get tilted right off the bat. Now Stormrazor, but like Jin is almost always relevant in terms of like regular, ranked, and normal play. He barely gets picked for pro play, but he gets to chill with his high win percent and be relevant in all the ranked metas. But Aphelios gets touched. Aphelios was already nerfed, and then he gets nerfed again. And I'm just like, what? And then they're like, hey, we gave him a buff, and it's like 0.2% attack speed. And I'm just like, I mean, that's cool and all. I guess we could call this a buff. Thank goodness we didn't get nerfed today. Oh, I'm thankful you didn't take another chakram away when we get a white gun ult. That's what you get for one-tricking.
You can see how it's going. Say, we're friends, right?
Hey.
How about you
I only one-trick because I have the least amount of experience with people I play.
remember a really big one?
And I enjoy the game better with, like, that comfort feeling at least. So it's like, yeah, I won't be able to close the gap. I will never be able to close the gap on El Rey or anybody. Well, at least attempt to enjoy the game if I one-trick. Oh, we could go that way if we want. What's this way? Find under the Fat Goose Inn's missing sign. If September hits this year, it'll be 3 years. But I don't play that often as I used to. But I still consume content. I'm like a King Sticks enjoyer. Even though I don't jungle, he provides me a lot of knowledge-based information. Yeah, Clue, that's the weird thing. Like, you guys weren't even trying to play. I don't know if it was because you had too much, like, young talent. It was hard to understand the intangibles that Kevin Love brings to the table.
If you didn't pop off with those goat feet. This here trophy, I sure did. Make it to honor dear Tavish, my best mate.
It's hard to gauge.
Torn to pieces in this sport, not
You're like, oh, we want to give Evan Mobley and Jared Allen the burn because they're athletic and they can jump out the gym.
We agreed to a list of last deeds, you know? Could you help me?
They definitely underplayed him, but did Love even want to be there? A couple years ago, he despised playing there at some points. I agree with that sentiment. But this year was the best they ever had roster-wise. Like, that was the most they were relevant. Are you bleeding? Through the ball. Yep. That's yeah. That's exactly the play people will point to. It's like, he's not happy here. I mean, he honestly wasn't though.
Oh, aye. We were at the Goose one night when Torben mentioned an old hunter lost to wargs. Tavish couldn't imagine going out that way. Tossed about grand deeds that needed doing before he passed. So, we had a contest of courage, assisted by the Goose's finest supply, and put our promises to paper.
I felt him so much there. Yeah, it was a bit frustrating. Because Colin Sexton was doing weird stuff back then.
The greater the drinks to follow. Let's get to it then.
God dang, I gotta travel over there. What's over here? Retrieve a giant demon horn. I guess we could head through there, circle there. What's here? Mother Earth. What's here? Search for Nathane. Alright, we got a couple things to choose from. I think they could have honestly either used Kevin Love more on the second unit or been a bit smarter with starting with him. And think about it, Kevin Love is pretty understandable with, like, he knows he's older and stuff like that. He's not going to get mad at, like, missing play time or stuff like that. Matombo was slain by a grizzly bear. What a name. think 2013 was my first 2K game. I played on the Rockets, I think, with Kevin Martin and Love and Harden, if memory serves, and it was so nice. I could just pick and roll, pick a pop. I would say if you played with Kevin Love on the Houston Rockets, he was probably traded there in game more than because Kevin Love in 2013 was still playing with the Timberwolves. He was traded to the Cavs from the Timberwolves in like 2015 when LeBron joined back. 2014-2015 season. But that's kind of the best thing about games like NBA 06 or Live or 2K series. You would some trades could happen in your like career games or stuff like that. Actually made it enjoyable. Like I played NBA 06 on my PSP, and holy heck did I make like the greatest all-star game. I had Wade Bosch, Dwight Howard, Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan all in one team on the Miami Heat. And then the funny thing, the most broken person on the whole team, I got Kyle Korver on him. He was averaging close to 50 points, and that was with 3-minute quarters. And I was pulling up beyond half court, and his shot was always green. World boss in 20 minutes? What am I supposed to do that? I'm still in Act 2. How you gonna tell me to world boss in 20 minutes? What am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, it was the worst part, I had to play every game myself, or sometimes if I simulate certain matches, they would just randomly give me a loss. I'm like, alright guys, I guess I have to do this myself then. Gotta pull out my secret weapon. Everybody getting hands from Kyle Korver. People aren't ready. Kevin Martin was definitely overpowered in 2013. Guy hit basically all his shots from 3 mid. Yeah, you'll just randomly find someone who's not a big name, but apparently on 2K or Live or whichever platform, they're just busted. You're just like, bro, god dang. It's like you found a gem. Keep going down, I guess. Where am I at? Ouch.
Need more time.
Alright, cool. Let's see, where is this at? Under Fat Goose Inn. Oh, there's an altar right there, actually. It's actually pretty close. Like in this direction. I have to remember that after this then. I have to go in this direction anyways. You could party up and TP to us if you want to try. Will I even be relevant? I think my build is pretty weak still. How would you know where to go? Level 55. 45. Out here trying to end me. Oh wow, we almost got 400 of the currency. Yeah, I guess the more you do events, the more of that currency you get. I feel like something would be over there. Oh, a legendary amulet. It's been a while since I've seen an amulet drop. That's super random. We'll take it. Marksman skill damage. Percentage-wise for dexterity, huh? When there's Dark Shroud, Shadow would be removed. You trigger an explosion. Ah. I don't know if this is actually... I mean, it's like so much higher. Are you glitched into the wall? You look like you're glitched into the wall. Let's see, where am I at right now? Oh, slightly further past this, I guess. There you are. It's on the map, right? I think there's timers. Let's see. I don't think I have a timer. Alright, let's complete this. Head to the dungeon up there. And then we'll go... maybe complete that. Which one am I closer to? I guess we could swing over to here. Yeah, we could swing over to there. And then complete those quests down there. And then swing over to the dungeon and do the main stuff. Yeah, I don't see any timers on my map. I don't think I'm qualified for the world boss. I don't think I'm good enough. I'm not cool like you and Broshiki. Whoa, you teleported. Caught me off guard for a bit. Still level 23. Hey, you're enjoying the game though. That's all that matters. You're drinking it in. As much as I want the Heat to win both of their home games, I think likely there might be a split. It's gonna be so tough. Some people are reacting to what Eric Spoelstra said at the press conference, post game press. The lady asked, like, so your game plan was to let Jokic score, right? And then they're like, yeah, I didn't like Eric Spoelstra's response to her, saying that was ridiculous. People are like also saying like, well, do you want him to give away his game plan? Yeah, this is what we're doing actually. Alright, you're doing the world boss. I'm doing the world boss. How do you know I'm doing the world? How can I don't even see a timer? I don't even see a timer. What'd he say? He basically said, he's like, I think you're simplifying it too much for, and not respecting what is brought to the table by Jokic. Oh my god. 8 minutes, be ready? How? Oh my god. What tells you I'm even ready for a world boss? What gives you that impression? Who lied to you? Who lied to you? Anything over here, by the way? There's technically something close. I'm actually close to a dungeon. That would be close to another altar. It would be kind of above this. Oh, if I could discover it. Oh, it's above me, actually. Go this direction. It's pretty base. Yeah, people probably reacted as like, oh, that came off a little rude, but I think he's like, Spolstra is one to like not like give away his game plan first of all, but also he does give his opponents as much respect as possible, definitely publicly too. So it makes even more sense in that realm. I say people are interesting though. It's like they'll get upset at Spolstra for doing that when they already did. They're like, "What's your game plan? There's no way you should be winning these games." It's like, why would we give away stuff? And you guys barely even gave the team a chance to even make it past the first round. So it's like already a weird concept. For that, it was she simplified a process that's technically a bit complicated, and I think from that standpoint the reporters are trying to make it like for the casual fans like who happen to be sitting for the press conference. It's already a reach trying to say this, but just trying to make it more consumable for them. Alright, we can come back. How he's gonna win today, and he answers by being the first across the line. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect? what do you want me to do here? You know what? I'm gonna slow down at the right here, and then I'm gonna go for it all here. Yeah, just be first. Don't be last. What are you talking about? Practice, not the game, not the game. Not the game.
I'm not ready yet.
A firewalker. Interesting. We are heading to this area. Oh yeah, I forgot to boost my healing. What we got here? Conduit. High key, like one of our favorites.
Need more time.
Not bad. Yeah, we're gonna salvage the pendant we got earlier, even though it's a higher item level. Doesn't really give us the stuff that we need to thrive. The heck is over here?